Hi, I'm Giggle Loopsy and I'm here with my beautiful model Grace.
Today we are doing Cinderella and I am very excited.
And we're going to start this really pretty design with some Diamond Effects pearl paint. This is the pearly white, light blue, and dark blue. With my 3/4 inch flat brush, I'm going to come into the white and light blue and load up. My brush is wet, I dipped it in some water, and I'm getting it halfway in between the white and the light blue till I have a nice creamy consistency. All right, and then with the white on bottom, I'm going to cover, I'll start with my brush just on the corner of her eyelid and come up, over, and swipe it up for some very simple eyeshadow. I'll do that on both sides. Just like that. Then with my white on the bottom, I'm going to go right across her forehead like this. This is where the crown's going to be. And I'm just going to brush it loosely through here and just kind of feather it in so that it's a nice, pretty, shiny, metallic color. And it looks like her little baby hairs want to join the party too. All right. Now I'm coming in with my Diamond Effects Light Purple and Diamond Effects Pearl Purple. So I'm going to load my 3/4 inch flat brush halfway in between the two colors, the light and the darker purple. Get it nice and loaded up. And these split cakes I make myself, and I know a lot of people ask about how to do this, and I'm going to get a tutorial done on how to split cakes like this. But in the meantime, this is how I load my brush up. And then this is where we're going to put this purple right in the middle of her crown right here. We're just going to make a diamond shape, and by doing that, I just start with my brush like this, and I just pull it a little bit to make a basic diamond outline. All right, and then we're going to come back with some really pretty pearl Diamond Effects white and a round medium brush. Get it wet. And scrub my brush into this paint. And I have a lot of water on my brush. You can see how wet that is. It's too wet. So I'm coming in here and grabbing more of the paint so I can get it just the right consistency. And you can see that I've worn this paint out. Got a nice big well in the middle of it, but that's okay because I use that to mix my brush for the right consistency. Come back in here, make it a little bit thicker so that I can push and then come up on a tip and still make nice marks with this. That's the consistency that I'm looking for. All right, then with this medium paintbrush, I'm going to outline this diamond that I made with white. Reload it. It's picking up a little bit of that purple paint, which isn't entirely bad, but I do want it to be a little bit brighter white than that. So I'm coming back in like that, just outlining that diamond. Then with my same brush, I'm going to make a heart shape in the middle that's going to come on both sides of that diamond and then to the tip between her eyebrows down her nose right here. So I'm going to start right here and make a kind of a curly Q. Oh, don't raise your eyebrows, baby. Make a curly Q heart coming around like this. And then down. That's one side of the heart. And then on this side, curly Q up and around so it matches the other side. Right above where the heart is, I'm coming right here, coming down and making this a really pretty swirl. And then again on the other side, right above the heart, coming down and making another swirl on this side. And that's very difficult to see because the white is so close to that light blue and that pearl white, but it's all going to come together in just a minute. Got a little bit more water on my brush, mix it in here with my white, get that pretty good creamy but still liquidy consistency. I'm going to show you how to do a teardrop. All right, and this is how you do a teardrop. So my brush is really nicely loaded, and I'm going to put the brush right here with a lot of pressure and then come up to its tippy toe. So you can get a nice little teardrop point right there. And the same down here on her nose. Start with some pressure and then come up. And I don't like how that teardrop turned out. I'm going to redo that, so I'm using a little Q-tip with some water on it. And we're going to redo that because it's really, the teardrop does need to be pretty delicate and pointy at the very tip to make it a true pretty teardrop. So again, I reloaded my brush, heavy, and then up to a point. And then we're going to put some more teardrops around her eyes. We're going to put 3 on each side, so I start heavy and come to a point. 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side, 1, 2, 3. And then reloading my brush, so I get a lot of paint on there. We're going to do some little dots. 1, 2, 3, leading to the corner. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to show you how to do a starburst. We're going to put a starburst in the middle of this pretty purple jewel right here. And so I put my brush in the middle and I just make a little dot right there. That's going to be my center point. From there I'm going to go up, down, side, side. And just lighter on each. Start it heavier and then go lighter. So it makes a little starburst. And add some pretty little dots all around. That didn't have enough paint on it. Load up my paint again, make it a little bit heavier with paint so that I can have some nice round dots to make it sparkly looking, just to fill in these little void areas. Let's put some down on here, on each side. There we go. All right, now for a little detail work on this. I'm going to use my Tag Black and a small liner brush. It's just a small round brush. Lots of water, and then I come through the middle of my well right here and kind of dig in to get more paint if I need it thicker. This is the consistency that I want it because I want to be able to outline things and make it thin enough so that I can come up and make it thicker, coming to a thinner line. This is really what makes your art pop when you do face painting, because when you go from thicker to thinner, it looks really delicate and makes it stand out better. All right, I'm going to come through here and just put some highlights with this black along through here. We're going to make this little jewel come out a little bit. See how that makes that stand out? And then come underneath this little pretty heart that we've made and outline around here and around here. Makes that stand out a little bit better. Come down here by our little teardrop. Just outline just one side and the bottom. Makes it kind of have depth and dimension. Then separating these two lines right through there. And the same on this side. And a little bit around the top right here. And the same on the other swirl on this side, so you can see it. All right, and at this point it's lipstick time. Grace, do you want lipstick today? All right, I have Tag Red, Tag Pink, and Tag White. This is a wonderful rose cake that I've made. And I use these colors for lipstick. Which color would you like, Grace?
Red.
Red.
Actually do it part red and part pink.
All right, I can do that. So I have my little lipstick brush that I use here, and it's just a little flat medium brush. I'm just going to rub it halfway in between the pink and the red because that's what she asked for. Get it nice and loaded, like that. And we'll paint her pretty lips, starting in the heart, coming out, and you can see the pink on top and the red towards the bottom. That looks so pretty. Fill it in, and we'll do the pink on the bottom and the red towards the middle again on the bottom so it matches, just like that. Fill it in. And just about every little girl loves glitter. So I have my face painting glitter here in my little poofer. We're going to poof it on her mask. Dip your face back, keep your eyes closed, poof it on. Oh, this tops it off so pretty. Put a little bit on her lipstick. And I have my container of gems, which is really important. I buy these gems at, I got these at Michael's. And I keep them in here, and then I have some gem adhesive, and this is specifically for face painting. All right, and we have this perfect little spot right in between the purple stone and that teardrop that we're going to put this little pretty gem. This has a little dauber on it. Just push some glue right there. And apply my gem. All right, you want to see it, Grace?
Oh, I'm Cinderella.
And now, I think little Grace is ready for the ball.
I'm Cinderella. I hope you enjoyed watching it and everything. And I hope you want to get this face painting. Bye.
Bye. Was that helpful? If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, write them in the comment section below. But don't forget you need to subscribe. Oh, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.